What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am coming here today to bring you guys along as I harvest some some herbs for some herbal tea. If you want to see, let's roll. All right, so one of the ways that I actually began gardening was just by having a small herb garden where I can pick fresh herbs just for, cooking, and to have like a nice little, fancy drink. So, like I said, today we are harvesting some stuff because everything is super big, very overgrown, and yeah, it's beaming out here. It's nice and hot, and yeah, let's get into it. All right, so the first few things that I have here, of course, some mint. Got some peppermint and lemon balm. So let's go on ahead and start chopping these babies down. Another way I enjoy using herbs is by putting them in like small flower bouquets. It just adds a nice little fragrance and adds a little bit of something interesting in with your arrangement. So, lemon balm. All right, y'all, so here's the real reason why I need to dry some herbs and harvest some herbs for tea. This is anise hyssop. It is something that is listed as something really good for like cold and cough. It's supposed to help with like decongestion. So this is the first year that I'm actually trying this out. It has a somewhat of a licorice flavor, so if that's something that you would like, then obviously this is something that you may want to grow. As you can see, it is humongous, so I will have a lot to dehydrate here, and this is probably all I will harvest for the whole year, being that I really don't know how much I'm going to enjoy it, and I typically don't like a licorice flavor, so I might end up putting it in a blend. But let's go on ahead and begin to attack this baby here. All right, and lastly, I believe I want to harvest just a few stems of lavender to add into a blend. This is the first year this lavender plant actually flowered, so I'm excited to actually get some use out of it besides its beauty. But as you can see, it's like hanging out of the side of this raised bed, so I am going to trim just what's up on the bottom to kind of clean it up. All right, I'm back inside, partially because it's hot as hell, and secondly because my tripod broke. So I wanted to just show you guys real quick before I went on ahead and signed off. But I went on ahead and grabbed all the lavender, and I also picked some sage to create a nice little bouquet here. So I'm just gonna prop that in there like that. And boom, bam, I had a nice little herbal arrangement. All right, y'all, so here is everything that we got today. As I've already showed you, we got some lemon balm, we got some hyssop, we got some peppermint, and some mint. And then we made a nice little herbal arrangement, as I said. And here's my broke little tripod. If you guys have a suggestion for a good one, definitely let me know. I think I just got this one from 5 and Below. Help a sister out. So I thought about this after I filmed this whole video and after I signed out and everything, but I did want to show you guys and just share with you guys ways that you can actually dry these herbs out. Obviously, you can just string them up at the end of each stem in like a small bundle and just hang them up to dry. That would be the least expensive way to do so. And usually it probably only takes like a couple of days. However, my family loves tea, so I like to be able to have these already dried out and ready. And obviously you can also make tea fresh as well from these leaves, but I did want to show you guys what dehydrator I'm using, where I got it from, etc., etc. It's nothing fancy at all. So let me turn you around. All right, so this is my dehydrator. I actually picked this up from Aldi's. It is the Ambiano. I want to say that's how you say that. It is the Ambiano brand, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trays. And actually, with all of the herbs that I showed you guys, I was able to fill all 7. Obviously, I told you guys the hyssop was probably the absolute most. This was the peppermint, the lemon balm, the regular mint, and then the bottom 2 are the hyssop. So basically, because I didn't like completely dry these out really good before I stack them up in here, I'm going to let these sit for maybe about, I want to say like maybe an hour or so. I'm going to go through and tap them dry with some paper towels, and then I'm going to set the heat on medium, and then all I have to do is just turn the switch on, and these will pretty much be dry within 24 hours. And I will show you guys really quick how I store my dried herbs. Welcome to my pantry. All right, so typically how I dry herbs is just in mason jars. This is actually dried comfrey leaves, and I just put them regular old mason jar, nothing special, but I keep all of them stored typically in these like smaller ones. And I do sometimes buy dried leaves also. Like I have some holy basil that I purchased. I have some chamomile leaves, some that I actually grew, and others I just purchased from a health food store, as well as some cayenne pepper, which is also really good in teas. So yeah, this is how I store my dried herbs. Nothing fancy at all. Everybody can get mason jars, and they're pretty cheap right now if you catch them on sale. So now we'll go ahead and close out the video. All right, so that is it for this video today. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching as I went on ahead and harvested some herbs. I highly recommend growing herbs, especially when it's really early in the season like this and you have nothing else to pick. It gives you something to pick. It's instant gratification because all of these things grow back extremely fast. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this today, and until the next one, peace out.